afternoon, good evenings, wherever you are. Welcome everyone to our 16 weeks of this online mindful communities, Maryland Meditation Center. We are an online-based meditation communities. And today is Saturday, 23rd of April 2022. So Saturday like this, it's just a good time for us to sit back and relax. We have gone through a long working week in Monday to Friday and Saturday evening like this, including tomorrow, which is Sunday. We also have another session, same time, 7 to 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. So feel free to stop by, feel free to join us. And my name is Venerable Narongchai Thanachayo. I'm talking with you live from Thailand. It's early morning here. It's such a beautiful morning. To me, what I do in the first thing in the morning, right, the moment I wake up, I ask myself, where is my mind? That's the first question. So I want to know what is the first thing that my mind think about. Where is my mind? In fact, I prepare myself the moment before I go to sleep. We have been trained to sleep in the sea of merit, which is think of the good deeds or the good thing that we have done throughout the day, and we sleep in that happiness. We're not sleeping on the work that we have been working all day, try to figure it out what went wrong and what went well, and sleep with that kind of mind. So we let go everything, think of just one good thing that make you smile before you go to sleep, something that make your heart sing. And that's, I believe, this is little thing. It's very have a very huge impact when we go to sleep with that kind of feeling. Right the moment I wake up, usually the last thing I think of, it usually the first thing that show up in my mind the moment I wake up. If I think of happiness, so I wake up I usually went to bed well and no dream and nothing disturb me. So I wake up fresh. So I think of something good. So I try to train myself to be conscious right the moment that I wake up. So I ask myself, where is my mind? And I just lie down there, just take a good deep breath, bring my consciousness back and remind myself how grateful I am to be alive for another day, to have a chance to develop myself, to better myself, and have a chance to help people around me to be a better person and to find the inner peace inside their mind. So after a moment, then I just get up, go wash my face, go to the washroom, and just move on with my day. And that's something I found is very useful in these monastic trainings. Maybe you can apply this, okay, before you go to bed. It helps you to sleep better. It helps you to wake up fresh and ready for your day, okay? And that's some little tips that I like to mention here. Welcome everyone, whether you are new to our program or you are a regular participant. This is the space for you. As a Buddhist monk, we meditate on a daily basis. We meditate every day. At the same time, we believe that meditation is a tool that available for free at no cost, and everyone in the world should pay attention to develop the quality of his or her own mind through the meditation practice. So whatever we can do to let people know and get people to meditate, and that's something I believe we should find time to make it happen. So we need to get out of our comfort zone, and prepare a lot of things like this, and welcoming people to join us and practice meditation together. So I have an ambition for one day, maybe we can see the whole world just sit doing nothing for 1 minute to 5 minutes and just meditate and bring the mind back to their body. I have been dreaming about it. If people meditate, the whole world's gonna change, because we cannot change the whole world at one time, but we can change one mind at a time to make sure that one individual being can find peace in his or her mind. And when he or her can find peace in his mind or her mind, then people around him and the society, the community, the country, and the whole world can be at peace at large. And that's something I believe it makes sense. Okay, it starts from one person at a time. Again, this is the space for you. Please give me in the beginning of this session to share with you first, and then we spend the rest of the session meditate together. And if you have anything regarding to your meditation experience or question that you have about your practice or anything at all, feel free to ask me at the end of this session, okay? We have come to the episode 17 already. So today I'd like to mention something about center of the body. So when I give the guided meditation, you may hear me saying from time to time about pay attention to the center of your body. And today let's get to know it a little bit. As you can see, human being, we have two important elements. We have body and we have the mind. It's our job to get to know these two elements equally. We seem to know the body part, take good care of the body. We know how to exercise. We know how to eat, to rest, to take vacation, to make sure the body stay healthy. Knowing is one thing, okay, but doing it is another thing. People know exercise is good, but not many people exercise regularly. People know meditation is good. At the same time, not everyone, okay, practice meditation. So knowing is one thing, and doing it is another thing. So we know the body, most of us know, but we don't know much about the mind. We seem to know that the mind exists. Why? Because we can think, we can feel, we cry, we laugh, right? And that's something that comes from the mind. And if we know these two elements, then we know how to take care of ourselves completely. Usually it's not the case. People know how to take care of the body, whether they take care of the body or not, but they know that the body need to look after. But the mind, this part, not many people know about it. When you come to meditation, it gives you a chance to explore deeper into the second element, which is your own mind. Get to know the nature of the mind and learn how to, control your mind, especially when we in the stress situation or something that unhappy. So if we know the nature of our mind, maybe we can find time, or maybe we can find way to calm the mind down and keep the mind calm in all situations. And just to briefly touch on it, this is the nature of the mind according to the teaching of the Buddha. So I put several things into this slide so you can see some function of the mind. The mind is very subtle, it's hard to see, difficult to detect, difficult to control, it's unsteady, it's excitable, it's move from one place to another, one thought to another very quickly. It doesn't like to stay still, just like the monkey doesn't like to stay still at one place. So it jumps all the time from tree to another tree. So if you want to play with the monkey, to steal the monkey, you need to give the monkey something. In this case, we give the monkey banana, so monkey can stay. Then we can study the monkey. So if we want to study our own mind, we need to understand the nature of the mind. That the mind think a lot, the mind doesn't like to stay still. So when you close your eyes, okay, in this session, don't be surprised if your mind start wandering right the moment you close your eyes, because it doesn't get used to stay still. It used to think all day long. The moment you wake up until the time you come back to bed, the mind think all the time. And now when we meditate, we welcome the mind back and we want the mind to be still. It's quite challenging, but the good news is the mind can be trained to be still. We just need to take our time to explore the meditation technique, to explore many things that affect your meditation practice. Then once we comfortable with the technique, eventually the mind can be still. So consistently, continuously, just sit, okay, according to your schedule. Have self-discipline. 1 month, 3 months, then you start noticing the change in your mind. Most people quit because they don't see the result, and that's what happened. People want the result quickly. I want to see the result today. It doesn't work that way. This is the mind, which is the most refined and complicated element in the universe. Okay? If we don't like this clothes, we just throw away and buy a new one. We don't like this food, we stop eating it and order a new one. And that's how it works in the real world. But in the inner world, we cannot work like that with the mind. We cannot force the mind to stop thinking. We cannot just tell the mind to do whatever as we wish. Right, the moment. Right now, stop thinking, stop crying, stop laughing. We can't do that. So we need to understand the nature of the mind. And the good news is, number one, the mind can be trained. The mind can be trained to be still. And the second information that I think is very useful is the mind can conceive one thing at a time. It can conceive one thing at a time. Take this information with you. If you are sad, you cannot be happy. If you are happy, you cannot be sad. To me, this is very profound. This is very profound. So don't stay in the sadness for long. Do something to get out of the realm of sadness. Okay? If you are unhappy with something, just maybe take a walk. Okay? Go exercise, listen to the music. So when your body move, your emotion also move as well. Do something. Okay? Don't stay in the sadness or unhappy feeling for long. And according to research from Harvard University, the mind we human beings, we spend 47% of our time get lost in thought. We thought about the past, we worry about something in the future, we're not really living life in the present moment. And the conclusion is wandering mind is an unhealthy mind. Yes, you heard me correctly. Wandering mind is an unhealthy mind. If the mind can be still, that is considered a healthy mind, the mind that being still, the mind that imperturbable, always stay calm, okay, always understanding, always mindful of what's happening. This is the good condition of the mind. And when we talk about meditation, meditation can be the state of mind being still or the system of meditation. But the classic definition of what meditation or samadhi means, one pointness of mind or the unification of mind. So when someone practice meditation, we are trying to achieve the stillness of the mind. There are many techniques that are available to help us to achieve the stillness of the mind, and that's something you need to explore. So in this program, we will provide the space where you can practice meditation on your own. Whatever technique you use, we want just to relax the body and calm the mind. If you are new, you can follow my guided meditation. If you already know how to meditate, you already find the technique that you like, no problem, just come and sit with us. Okay? This is the space for you. And the question is, where should we still our mind? One pointness of mind, unification of mind. The mind needs to be unified to one place. The question is, where is that place, right? Where should we still our mind when we meditate? Still outside the body, inside the body, or if it's outside the body, where would it be? If it's inside the body, where would it be? So this question I have been asking myself as well at the beginning of my journey. And this is something I like to pinpoint here because it's kind of related to the center of the body. According to the neuroscience, people talk about center of gravity, COG, and we seem to familiar with this term, center of mass or center of gravity. The center, the place where we feel balance. This is somewhere around our stomach. Okay, when we find balance, somewhere in the gut or in the belly. And the neuroscience call this location is second brain of human being. This is quite interesting. Second brain or the enteric nervous system, ENS, the second brain in this area of the body is not only the center of the mass, center of gravity. This area has more than 1 million neuron cells. And this second brain, the brain in the gut, talking to the brain in the head. Okay? When we are nervous, when we have fear, when we get anxieties, you may be noticing that, when you get on the roller coaster, right, you feel some like butterfly in your stomach. When you drop down from the high place to the low place on the airplane or in the roller coaster, when you ride on it, you may feel something like this. Why don't you feel the butterfly on your shoulders, your head, your ear, your knees? Why it has to be around the area of the center of the body or the stomach? This is quite interesting. It has a lot of nerve system in that area. So when we get nervous, when we get anxiety, when we digest the food, all the blood in the system flow to that area to make sure that it can help digesting the food properly. It can help take care of whatever situation that facing us, that make us nervous. Here in this area and the brain, so the brain in the head and the brain in the gut talking to each other. And that sometimes we hear the word gut feeling. Gut feeling is quite interesting. Why don't we say shoulder feeling or ear feeling? We say gut feeling. The feeling comes from the gut. There are many research done on that. If you are interested, feel free to check it out. So to me, I just want to pinpoint a few things here. And this is the first thing, right? This is the center of the body or the center of the mass. The researchers suggest that the digestive system may affect the cognition, which is feeling, thinking, memory, whatever it is, as well. To me, this is quite interesting because it's related to what I found in my meditation journey when I have a chance to study of the teaching of Pramokun Thep Muni. He passed away a long time ago, 100 years ago. and he is one of the well-venerated senior monk in Thailand. He is advanced meditator, and he teaches people how to meditate. And as you can see in the picture, he discovered the center of the body, which is he called later is the home of the mind. When someone meditates, this is the place where we should welcome the mind back, to have the mind stay in the body. To be precise, where in the body? The center of the body. This is the area in your stomach, in this particular area. So if we can bring the mind back and let the mind stay there, this is the place where the mind can be still and where the mind can go deeper during meditation without moving, because it's the center of it's not only the center of gravity of the physical body, it's also the home of the mind, the center of the something that can unify, right? When we talk about unification of mind means something has to be unified to one place. Feeling, perception, thinking, and cognition need to be unified into one place, which is this place, the center of the body or the center of the gravity. So we may not see it because it's refined. We have to use our feeling. That's why we call the gut feeling, right? The feeling that something happening here in the body, somewhere in the body. So that's the ultimate goal, to bring the mind back and let the mind stay there. But at the beginning, it may be difficult, right? So all of a sudden, bring the mind back there. So wherever you feel comfortable, maybe the shoulders, maybe in front of your head, maybe your knee. When you close your eye, wherever you feel comfortable, you start from there. No problem. No problem. The mind knows how to go back to its home. Think of when we go to bed, we don't have to tell the mind, you know what, you should rest yourself over there. You don't have to. The mind knows how to go back to its home. Right? The moment we close our eye and the head touch the pillow, the mind go back to its home. It rests, it sleeps, it stays still. And when it wake up from that place, and it start, traveling, start wandering right the moment we wake up to whatever, we are desire, thinking about work, thinking about traveling, thinking about what's happening in the whole world, and that's the nature of the mind. Okay, so when we meditate, the idea is, to make sure that you keep the mind in the body, wherever you feel comfortable. Sit with the balanced position so your weight can flow evenly. Think of the pyramid or the triangle. So the weight, when the weight flow evenly, you can sit longer with the stable, balanced position. Plus, make sure you sit relaxed. Okay, if you sit on the floor, make sure you have the pillow or the blanket to support your bottom. Make sure you have the cushion that feel comfortable when you sit on it. Okay, not just balance, but make sure you sit relaxed. And take this information with you to make sure that you keep the mind inside the body. Eventually, the mind will come back to the center of the body by itself. But if you already know that that's the final destination, if you can, then you start from that location. Have the mind come back to the center of the body, so the mind can stay still much better than another location in the body. But if you cannot or have a hard time to, bring the mind back to that location, it's okay. Wherever you feel good, to me, it works. It always works. Start from feeling good about yourself, the way you sit, the way your emotion, the way your mind feel. Just make sure everything's okay, physically and mentally first, and then eventually when the mind relax, the body relax, the mind will come back to the center of the body by itself. That's the nature of the mind. Okay, so that's something Long P would like to share with you at the beginning before we sit. Okay, so hope everyone's pick up something today. This video will be recorded and uploaded to the YouTube. Check out our channel. Maybe Teddy can give us the links so you can relearn on your own pace. Okay. As you know, we will sit about 25 to 30 minutes today. So make sure you sit very comfortable and keep in mind to make sure the body is relaxed and the mind is relaxed. Sitting on the floor, sitting on the chair, sitting on the couch, wherever you are, please do not rush to meditate. Please do not rush to stop your mind from wandering or, whatever it is. Sit back, step back and relax. So this session is about you being relaxed. It's about you being at peace at the end of the day. So whatever technique you use, no problem. Okay, make sure you sit relaxed and make sure you are conscious If too much relaxed, you may fall asleep. If too much conscious or too much on focus on your meditation object, then you may have stress in somewhere in the body. Your mind maybe start wandering, and that's the indicator telling you that you are off balance. You are off balance. How do you know that you are in balance? Your mind stays still, you might feel good, your mind doesn't want to move anywhere. That means you are in balance. You feel content, you just want to be there. Even though you see nothing in meditation, no problem. The reason we sit, not because we want to see something. We just want to make sure that we can rest body and mind fully. Sit back, relax, and let the inner journey take care of itself. Let the mind go back to its home by itself. All right? So, hope everyone is ready for the meditation. Let's take a few good deep breaths before we close our eyes. Just breathe in and breathe out for a few times. And slowly, softly close your eyes. The same way you close your eyes when you go to sleep. Slowly bring your awareness back to your breath, back to this very present moment here and now. Following your breath in, observe how the air travels through your body, past your throat, your chest, all the way down to your lung and to the center of the body, the area around your abdomen. Notice how your chest is rising when you inhale and falling back down when you exhale. We are not looking to change anything of the way we breathe. We just simply observe how the body breathes, just to prepare ourselves to slowly welcoming our mind back to the moment, to this very moment. As you inhale, welcoming the peace and relaxation feeling into your physical body, and feel those peace and relaxations go all the way to every single muscle in your body, allowing you to feel relaxed, to feel comfortable. As you exhale away all of your discomfort feelings, all the negativities. Cultivate the sense of letting go and let it be. Keep your mind cheerful and happy. Feel grateful for these opportunities that we have a chance to give back to ourselves, to take care of our own well-being by allowing the body and mind to rest together fully. Just observe how the body breathes. Observe how your mind feels. We will take our time at the beginning to make sure that both body and mind are relaxed. Relax the muscle around your head, your forehead, your eyebrows, around your eyes and your eye sockets. Relaxed. Release every muscle on your face, both of your cheeks, your nose, your lips, your chin, and your jaws. Relaxed. Deepening the relaxations into your throat, both of your shoulders, your arms, palms, and your fingers. Relax. Feel the relaxation moving downward to your chest, your abdomen, the area around the center of the body, your back, and your lower back. Release the tensions around your bottom, both of your thigh, your knees, forelegs, all the way down to both of your ankles, your feet, and to the tip of your toes. Relax. Take your time to scan through your physical body. Make sure there is no stiffness, tightness that's still hidden or remain in any part of your body. Notice how the body feels. If you need to, feel free to readjust the way you sit. Make sure you feel 100% comfortable and content of your physical body. Because once the body is fully relaxed, then it's not difficult to relax the mind. Observe the physical sensations as a whole, from the top of your head all the way down to the tip of your toes. Aware of what's happening in the body and how it feels. If you feel content, feel comfortable, now it's time for us to turn our attention to relaxing the mind. Envision yourself sitting alone, right by the river, the oceans, surrounded by the beautiful nature, the place where you feel very comfortable and secure to be alone. Feel the freshness of the air around you, smell of the flowers, the sound of the nature. It's very soothing environment for you to meditate by yourself, for you to sit back and relax and enjoy this small vacation at the end of the day like this. Slowly let go all of your worry and concern, your responsibilities regarding to your work, studies, business, relationships, health, whatsoever. Let go everything that's happening right before you come to this session. Not to worry about something you plan to do after finish this meditation session. Allow the mind to be free from those worry and attachments. Because the sooner the mind can let go, the faster the mind can come back to the body and to stay still. And slowly allow the mind to settle down itself into the body wherever it feels comfortable. Can be the center of the body, can be any area in the body. But make sure the mind feel comfortable, easy, without using any force or effort trying to steal the mind. Human mind doesn't like to be forced. So we need to welcome the mind in the relaxing way, in the comfortable way. To the place inside the body wherever it feels comfortable. And maintain the stillness of the mind with relaxation feeling and consciousness or being mindful. And all we have to do is just simply allow the mind to stay still by itself and allow the feeling of relaxation to continue to develop bit by bit, little by little. If any moment that your mind get distracted by thought, again, just simply acknowledge it and welcome it back to the body and start over again, relaxingly. Maybe 5 times, 10 times, 100 times during the meditation. Doesn't matter. As long as you are mindful, you know when your mind starts moving from the object of your meditation. Your job is to understand it, stay relaxed, and welcome the mind back. over and over. Eventually, the mind will be more and more still by itself, less and less thought in the mind. Make sure you are not squeezing your eyes too tight. There shouldn't be any stress or tension around your eyes. Stop trying to locate the object inside the body during your meditation by using your physical eyes. Forget about this physical body and just simply stay with your feelings, being relaxed, calm, content, and being mindful. Whatever you are experiencing at the moment, just make sure you stay still, stay relaxed. No need to analyze your inner experience. Just being a good observer and allow the mind to unfold itself naturally. Your job is to make sure that you stay relaxed and stay conscious. If there are still some thoughts, again, let them pass and come back to the body and start over again. Just checking in to the body to see how the body feels, how relaxed of your physical body, how calm of your mind. As we have come closer to the end of the session, slowly bring our awareness back to the room, back to your body, back to this very present moment. Just take a moment to reflect on today's experience of how peace and calm, how relaxed of your body and mind at the end of the session. Allow these positive energies, peace and relaxed feelings to expand throughout your physical body. Cultivate the feeling of gratitude and appreciation for the time that you give back to yourself, the time that you invest on meditation practice. You may spend one moment to share loving kindness to yourself and to people you love and to everyone in the world. By wishing yourself to be well, to be happy, and to be free from all suffering and dangers. Same thing with the people you love and everyone you know, and to people in the world, all beings. Wishing everyone to be well, to be happy, to be comfortable, and to be free from all sufferings. Wishing the world can be at peace, and everyone in the world will have a chance to one day practice meditation and find the inner peace inside themselves. And now cherish your mind with happiness and joy, with gratitude and appreciation. Just put a little smile on your face. And take a few good deep breaths before you open up your eyes. Hello, welcome everyone back. Hi, welcome everyone back to the session again. So we did spend almost 30 minutes meditating together. How do you feel at the moment? How was your meditation experience today? Did you have a chance to feel some inner peace inside your mind? Relaxation? Feeling good about your own practice? To me, even 1%, if you can tell yourself Even 1%, if you can tell yourself that I'm feeling good about my practice, whatever it is. I may see nothing, I may hear nothing, but I feel good about my meditation. This is a good answer. This is awesome. Okay? Stay with the feeling good, the feeling positive. That means you are happy. You feel content of your own practice. Meditation is not competition. We not compete with others, including we are not competing with ourselves, not compete with your experience yesterday or last week. Today is a new day. This session is a new session. Every session, make sure you sit with good feeling, with comfortable feeling, with relaxation feeling, and appreciate the time that you have for yourself. This is the indicator telling you that you are practice correctly. Keep on developing that attitude, that feeling of feeling good, of enjoying meditation, of wanting to come back to the cushion more often. Whatever it is, this is positive indicator. But if something happen and make you feel oppositely, today I don't feel good about my meditation, maybe I did it wrong, maybe I'm not deserve this, maybe I should quit, this feeling is a bad indicator. Okay, they are indicator that telling you that something need to be adjusted. There is no such thing called bad meditation. Meditation is always good because it's the reason you come to the cushion, something telling you that you should do that, you should go back to meditation. It's come from the positive side of your mind. But the reason you not be able to still your mind, you still feel agitated, feeling worried about here and there, because you don't give time, enough time for your own practice, and you maybe not observe thoroughly of the technique that you use. That is why the mind cannot be still, and that is why you feel like, oh, I don't see the result. Okay, we don't know how much we have the development that happening in the mind each time we meditate. We have no idea. You think of you plant the tree. Once you put the seed into the ground, the seeds start growing every single day, but we just don't see the development underneath the ground until after a few months. So something starts showing up, you see a little tree show up, you keep watering it, you keep fertilize it, and the tree keep on growing. 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, it keep growing. In fact, it keep growing every single minute or single second. We don't know that. We will notice later after 6 months, after 1 year, we start noticing the change, right? Same thing in human mind. So make sure you stick with the schedule, have self-discipline, and have faith in your practice. Continue doing it. Okay, that's all I can say. Just sit, and then after 3 months, 6 months, you start noticing, something had changed in your mind. Don't worry if you don't get the result today. It's not a one-time deal. It's a journey. Okay. Question from Donna: can you lay down while meditating? The answer is yes. Okay, there is no universal best meditation position for anyone. Okay, some teacher allow students to just lie down and meditate, no problem. But the thing is, you need to make sure that you can stay conscious, because lying down is very comfortable, and when we too much comfortable, we usually fall asleep. And when you fall asleep, that is not meditation. Why? Because you lose conscious. So if you can make sure that you can in balance between relaxation and consciousness, lying down is no problem at all. Okay, sometimes I use this position when I go to bed because I know I'm going to rest and I want to have a good rest. So when we lying down, stay there, relax, enjoy the relaxation of the bed, of the pillow, of the blanket, relax, and allow the mind to come back, and then just fall asleep into that feeling. But if you in this setting that you plan to sit 45 or 50 minutes, if you're lying down, okay, within 10-15 minutes you may fall asleep, and that's the downside of lying down position. Okay, you can sit against the wall. That's something I recommend. Put the blanket or the pillow, support your back, and sit against the wall, and this helps you to stay awake for the rest of the session. But yes, you can lie down. From Lisa, okay, thank you, Lisa. I feel peace. Please keep on doing that, and don't feel discouraged if anything happens. Next time you sit, you may not find the same experience. It's okay. This is the nature of the mind. Whatever it is, your job is to remain calm, to stay still, and just keep on sitting. So feeling come and go. Today feel good. Next session may feel, how come I don't feel peace? What happened today? So your job is to observe readjust. The good thing is today you experience that inner peace. Make sure you jot it down in the notebook. What did you do today? How did you do it? This is what most people forget. And then when we go back to the question next time, we don't know what we did last time. There must be a formula of how did you get there. How did you take your mind to the point where you feel peace and calm in that 10 minutes, in that 15 minutes? If you can figure it out, how did you do that? Then you don't have to find any technique in the world. This technique this is it. This is it for you. Just do the same thing repeatedly over and over. And then you can go deeper and deeper into your own mind. You can be more calm, more still, more relaxed. All right? So happy for you, Lisa. For easy, when there is tension in the gut area during meditation, what should we do? Okay, again, whatever happened, if that feeling, you feel negative, you feel something disturbance you, that means something need to be adjusted from the gut feeling, from the tension around the stomach, or wherever that feeling happening in the body, that indicator telling you that something need to be adjusted. Maybe you too much focus on your meditation object. Maybe you too much focus your mind in that area. That's why you feel a little bit tension. You don't feel relaxed. It's good that you know, because you are mindful. If you're not mindful, you will not notice this feeling. This is something good. So you notice now I have tension in this area, in the stomach, in the gut area. So your job is to do what? To come back to the balance, to do something. Maybe take a few good deep breaths, maybe open up your eyes, maybe have a cup of hot tea, and then come back to start over again, okay, wherever you left off before you get to that tension feeling. Nothing wrong with that, okay? Just a good meditator has to be a good observer at the same time. Today you can observe this phenomenon that happened, the tension in this area, which is good. And your job is to, if you can, you pay no attention, just start over again. But if you cannot, you have to do something, like I mentioned. Do something, maybe take a few good deep breaths to see if that tension go away, and then start over again. All right? So keep on observe that. That's very good, Easy. From Troy, 7, overcoming some knee pain. I don't know if you still have pain in your knees, or anything that happened today. Physical body and mind, they are interrelated. Okay, so make sure you maintain good physical health. Not only preparing yourself for what happened, to do whatever that you have to do in the outside world, but in the meditation world as well. Okay. We need to make sure that the body is relaxed. If something that happening, okay, you have injury on your knees or the back, and make sure you pay a visit to the doctor. Make sure that taken care of in the long run. But if it happens from time to time, I want you to pay close attention why today is happened on the right knee or on the left knee, and tomorrow if it still happen the same, or it's go away. There must be a reason. If happening again, then maybe we can start doing something. For example, maybe change the way you sit. Sitting on the floor, move to sitting on the chair, go back to the couch. Do whatever it takes to experiment, okay, on your own body. Make sure you find the very most comfortable sitting position for yourself. But the rule of thumb is, okay, ask yourself, am I comfortable at the moment before you meditate? During meditation is another story. But before you get to the room, to me, how we start meditation is very important. So no rush, take time, take a walk, have a cup of hot tea, okay, wearing comfortable clothes, sit with the comfortable seat. How we start meditation is very important, and the rest, let it go, let it be. But if it happened during the meditation, again, we have to come back and observe why, what went wrong and what went well. Okay, so take care of your physical health. Okay, for Donna again, not sure if this is off topic, but artistic record from a Buddhist perspective and meditation to get to. I'm not familiar with this term, Donna. What is artistic record? Okay, so if you can explain a little bit more, type into the chat box, so I find time to to answer this question. Okay, maybe if not today, maybe next tomorrow. Okay, I'll be seeing you guys again tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's another session that we can meditate together, about 45 to 50 minutes. And at the end of the session, okay, feel free to ask me some question or share with me your experience. Okay, and during the week, if we don't meet again, make sure you have self-discipline. Make sure you sit every single day, even 5 minutes a day, better than nothing. Don't wait until we meet again and sit 30 minutes and hope to find the inner peace. It's quite difficult to be happening. So why don't we start doing something on a daily basis, and we meet on the weekend for a longer session, and that's something I recommend. Okay, spend 10 minutes before bed, or right after you wake up, or wherever you can find time during the day. Come back to the body more often, be mindful more often, and then when we have time to sit longer session, you start noticing that your mind can be calm a lot easier. Okay, so I'm sorry for the Donna question. Okay, I'm not sure what it means, but I'll do some research. Maybe I'll get back to you tomorrow, or if anything else, you can ask me tomorrow again. All right. Okay, so everyone, please have a good evening. Please have a good night. Stay safe, stay positive, and keep on smiling. Keep on meditating whatever happened in our life. And the trained mind bring happiness, and untrained mind bring suffering into our life. And that is why everyone should practice meditation to train our mind to be still, to cleanse our mind from all worry and anxiety and mental impurity. See you guys tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.